and welcome to Artists Live. My name is Yasmin and I will be your educator for today. And today we are playing with 7-dots papers and stamps and tags and things like that, and making a shabby chic layout. So I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see my project. So you have to bear with me here while I turn. So almost there, I think. Okay. Okay, I think we are good here. So I'm just gonna, okay. Hello, Veronique. All right, so this is the layout we are trying to make today. I know that this paper isn't from the collection I wanted to use because I just had one of each paper. So I have to improvise, and I did something else. So this actually is from the 9th wave. So the layout will be similar, but not the same. So I'm going to just do like this so you can see what I did here. And a tag that says happy day. So, okay. So I'm going to show you, I'm just going to see if I can set this here. Oh, almost. Okay. So I'm going to show you some papers from the Verano Azul line for 7-dot studios that I want to use. These are the papers. There are actually a couple of more, I think, but I have used them. So they are beautiful, beachy, summerly paper. They came out last year. But I am such a I like to use the stuff when it's a bit older. So I'm going to use this paper today, which is gorgeous white shabby chic with the pink. And I may need to, and here, same. Okay, I think the links are censored, and I'm not really sure on how to fix that. Oh, maybe here. Okay, it says that URLs are allowed, so you should be able to do it. I'm gonna just turn it off and turn it back on again, and maybe that works. Okay, here. Okay, and this is another one. Beautiful papers. These are made by Tölche. Okay, so I'm going to just get started with what I'm going to use. It's here. And I'm also doing using the papers from the 6x6 pad. So yeah, I'm going to start with the stencil and just figuring out how I wanted the paper. I think like this. And this is my photo, so I'm going to do it mirrored to the one I've made. So on the other side, just because this photo is, well, it looks like they are walking into the page instead of, if I place the photo here, they would look like they're walking out. And I like that it's everything is centered to the middle. So on the layout I did, my friend has her back turned. So if I would put the picture to the other side, it would look like she was walking out of my page, which I don't like. So I always try to check out my photo to see which side I should have it on. So and this is a Prima stencil. Just gonna use it with a little bit of the tea stain dye, tea stain color bloom. So And I'm going to give it a light coat. Okay, and I'm dabbing off the excess paint really fast. And just cleaning it a bit here. So I hope everyone is having a good day. It's the 4th of July, and so happy birthday to America. I hope they are celebrating and so happy for those of you who turned in. And so I'm going to dry this really quickly. It's not really necessary to dry it a lot because the mist is really a light coat. So you don't need a lot of drying, but a bit. That makes me see the chat. So many people here. That's fun. Oh yeah, this is really an easy way to get a great fast effect on the background papers. I really like it now. And I think that the larger stencils are easier to get that soft look at the edges than using a smaller stencil and move it around. You will get that middle streak on the paper, and I think it's better when everything just flows by itself. So yeah, just fast dry it, and then I'm going to do some splashing before I start stamping and stuff like that. I use this soft heel color bloom. It's so funny to see that people maybe have that stencil in their stash and doesn't use it, and then see it being used in a different way. Then people want to try to use it again, and that's just so great. So I'm gonna do some splashing here if I find my scissors. I'll have to take a new one then. So I never know where I'm gonna put my photo exactly. So I just cover everything. So I've just covered all my bases. So I'm also gonna add some down here in the corner. And if you just use your finger with a fan brush like this, you will get bigger splats. If you use something to like the scissor to knock on it, you will get the smaller one. So different effects. So I'm also going to do some pink on this. And here are my pink. I'm going to use the cotton candy. Oh, good. Heather's here. Hello, Heather. And this is the pink. So I'm going to do the same. Loads of splashes on this, and also the bigger ones by tapping. Also down here. Okay. So, and I have to do some drying. It's easy peasy drying. So. So, do you know why color blooms are different from other mists? They do have the shine, and they do have the great colors, but they also have something in them that's called a fixative that makes the surface a bit, well, glossy. when they dry, and they just fix better. Okay. So, and hopefully this will be... I love to splash. Yes, I do. I just think it gives just a fun effect, and I like it. I can admit that I really like it. So I see that someone has problems with their connection. Someone hasn't. Hopefully hopefully Karen will tell me if there's something wrong and I need to do something. I can still see the chat. Everything is normal for me. So hopefully we'll get that fixed. So I also want to do some splashes with the white, and my favorite one is of course, the Illusions white ink. So I'm going to do that too. And I still use the same fan brush. Okay, we are soon done with this. Then we are going to go over and do some stamping. Okay, so just a little bit more drying. Okay. When we are done with this, we are actually almost done with our background. Just need to do the stamping, and then we'll go and do the papers and making our clustering, working with all the flowers. Okay. So if there are any questions, please ask. The color bloom was the tea stain, which has like a goldy look to it. Yeah, you can refill it if it's running low. You can just add water and you can use it just as it was new. I haven't tried it with any of mine yet to refill them. Okay. Soon done. The drying part is the most boring. Okay. Yeah. So I've chosen 2 different stamp sets from 7 Studio this time. It's the Thoughts Keeper one that has these nice background stamps, and this is kind of hard to see, but this is from the Illumination line. He has one dotted one and one with the squares that I like. So I'm going to use the lines, the text, I think. First. And hopefully get this. I just do some random stamping with it. Also, just add something down here. Okay. And then I'm gonna add some of the, using the archival ink, the water can. And hopefully that stamp is still here. Yep. Doing some with the dots this time. Okay. Yep. Just random stamping without acrylic block. And like I said, I never know where the picture is going to be, so I just like to cover all my bases. Okay, maybe some in the top here. Okay, I think we're good. Yep, like that. I like to just heat set some of the ink so it won't make these streaks that we don't like. So now I'm going to try to heat set it. Okay, so when I'm going to work on my clustering with the paper, here is my photo again. I'm sorry. I have some leftover. This is actually the same paper that I'm using, and this is one more. And I've used also 3 tags on the original one. So I have some tags in here. That's from the collection. So check them out and see which one we want to use. That's a good one. Maybe that one. I like this one. And maybe because there's a couple of tags, one of them's not showing, so it's not really, doesn't really have to be anything special. And one of them has the title on it. So I'm gonna do the Be Amazing Be You title, and maybe, or do this down here. And I think I'm gonna use this one. Okay, so I just add random pieces of paper, and I use this tool to do my edges. I'm gonna use this type, and maybe what should I choose? So many nice papers. Okay, doing some of this one. So I just tear it in the pieces I like, and yeah, I think we're good. So just gonna scrape my edges using the tool, and maybe curl the paper a bit so you get that curly look to it, and it creates dimension without using any type of like those dimensional pillows, 3D pillows, or chipboard. Okay. So I also need some doilies, and I have these Prima doilies. So I think I need a couple, maybe 3 of these Prima doilies. And I also need cards from this one. This is the Alpha cards from Prima. They came out in the winter CHA, and they have all these cards inside, like playing cards, but with letters on them. So I'm gonna choose the letter in the in the children's names. So it's C and E. And since I want to use the back of a card, I'm going with the Q, since we're that's not a letter I would use loads. And this box is so pretty. You can alter it. So it's just awesome. So, okay. It's hard for me to watch the chat as the same time as you are chatting away. Okay, I have, so maybe and adding the playing card. And I also want to add these two. Thinking having them on top here. So while I'm working on my composition like this, these papers, and trying to hold them, and if you're going to think about how they're going to get glued together, I think you find that very difficult, maybe you don't want to take a picture of it, it's easiest just to take a stapler and put one in the middle, and then you don't have to think about how you're supposed to have them. So I want to use this too, so it's just a little too big for me, and I'm going to make a hole with it. And also in this one. And I have another tag. Where did I put it? Yeah, here's that little tag. Okay, so when we have our pieces, like I said, I'm just gonna staple them together, and I figure out how I want to have them. Hopefully they will stay together. Yeah. So here's the start of our composition, and then we can add whatever we like, because we haven't glued them together. We can open and we can put stuff inside that we want and just add to it. So what I'm going to do now is to just, yeah, I think I'm good here. So I'm going to just glue this on, and I just need some chipboard, which I have here. And my sister. Okay, and glue. Okay, gluing this on here. I think we are good here. So I'm going to add the tag. I'm just going to use scraped edges. Okay, so I'm thinking we're good here. Just want to see it with the photo. Okay, this looks good. I'm happy. So sometimes you can't see all the layers I use, but I know they're there. So that's just good enough for me, that I know the layers are there, and that I feel good about my composition, even though you cannot always see everything I put on. And like this, adding the tag. And I'm going to use some string. This is jute from my road. So we need a lot. And just finding the middle here. And I'm going to just gonna have it in the hole there, like this. And so this, like this. And I want to have one more tag, thinking it might not show, but I just want it there to maybe pull the string through. Huh, maybe like that. Okay, just gluing that on as well. Oh, come on. So putting this here, I think will be good. Okay. And I also have to work on something down here. Here. I want to have, this as the title tag. I think I'm going to do it like that. And I need just some simple random background papers. Maybe this one. I don't think about it that much. Just glue it on. If the glue comes out. Okay. Like that. Have that here. And also add some of the doily here. So don't think about it too much. It's just to make something interesting down here. Yep. And also maybe add some of the lace I have. And gluing it on down here as well. So, so just to get some of the layering a bit further down the page as well. Using small strips of paper like this. And I would like to put the tag on a chipboard piece, so I get a bit of dimension on that one. Oh, come on. I should store it upside down, but I don't have anything to store it upside down in without all the glue coming out. Okay, so feeling good about the piece down here. And then I'll work with the string. Ooh. And I'm trying to follow the curvage of the string itself, like the way it's spun on the spool. So, and sorry about that. Okay, so I will use the curvage, like I said, and pull it through here. If I can. Come on, little one. Not make a mess of it. Yeah, like this. I just like the way the curls make it a bit interesting. And if you think it's difficult to get the curls to stay the way you want, you can always add a little dot of glue. So I'm going to do that here. Okay, yes, feeling good about that. And I'm going to try to do the same down the page with the ribbon or the string. trying to get a natural curve going on. Oh, difficult today. I think I'm going to do it like this. Just add a tad of glue, and maybe here, just to keep it down a bit. Oh, no, tuck it under there. That's great. And pull it through the tag down here. Just and then I will do another curl down here and just staple it all together. My trusty stapler. The crisis is real when I'm out of staples. Okay, I'm cutting the excess off. So you see how I, well, try to get the curves and with the string, like always. All right, then we have to continue with the layering here. Because I'm not done, I feel like I need something more. So I need more of the doilies. And I'm going to add some under here. That's why I never glue anything. Then I can just lift up and tuck it underneath the way I like it. And I have more possibilities to work with my composition, even though I have glued some already. And I just can lift the pieces I want up and put something underneath, like here as well. And maybe here. Like that. And I think it's time now to add our photo. And then I need some more chipboard. And adding a chipboard piece on the back side of my photo. This is a photo I took last year. I took it at the same time as I took the photo in my other layout. We were in Cyprus at my friend's wedding. And these two little ones kept holding their hands, and they were so cute. So I just had to snap a photo. So it's my son, the little one. And okay, like that. So we are getting ready to add flowers and stuff like that. I think I need to have some more lace on, and I need to not have this jute glued to my fingers. To add a little dollop there too, and just adding a little bit of lace. I think I need more lace. So this is how I usually make my layouts. I just keep adding stuff. I see what I like. I add. I remove some. I add some more. So this is quite the way I usually make my layouts. That's why I never know where the layout is gonna go. So if I need to add some more or how I want to have it. So I just cover all my bases, like I said, and just stamp and do it everywhere. So I have the possibility to use the whole page like I want. So, maybe I should have just one more piece down here. Yeah, I think that looks good. Like that. So, now to start with the flowers. I have just, I don't really know which flowers I'm going to use today, so I just picked loads that I liked. And I also have a bit of old curtain that I'm going to use with the flowers. And I have this ribbon. It's not really dry yet, so I have to do some ribbon. This is seam binding ribbon, which is perfect, like this crinkle ribbon. I just add water and do like this in my hands, and it just gives great texture to it. So I just need to dry it a bit more, I think, before I can add it to my page. And we're going to work on the flowers, and hopefully we'll get done in time. Only 20 minutes left. So, and I'm going to, since this tag didn't have any writing on it, I'm going to add one, and I'm going to use these texts from the word stickers from the Verano Azul line. And I thought I would take the world is beautiful with you, which is a kind of a cute word, I think. A sentence like that. So I'm just going to dry my ribbon a bit, and then I can read what you say. So hopefully you are enjoying and able to watch what I'm doing. I'm just gonna lay it here and dry a bit on the side. So I've chosen pastel flowers. All of them are from Prima. They came out these for the January CHA, so they are new and fresh. So since the page are kind of pastel-y, I thought it would be nice with the pastel flowers. So I think I'm gonna have one here. So easily, like I said, when you don't glue straight up to the line, you also have the possibility to lift it up and tuck some flowers underneath. So I think this one will be great here. Perfect, actually. And this one maybe will go good here. Maybe. I think I'm going for this one down here. Maybe. Or this one. Oh, my ribbon is doing dry. Okay. So I think this is a couple of meters, couple of yards. And I cut it into the pieces I like. And I tie a bow. Just easy peasy bow. So I have two different lengths of the rest. And I want to have a couple of more of these. Doing the same. Just doing a little bow. And another one here. So I have three to choose from. Okay. Okay. I think I will have some flowers here. Maybe this one. Yeah. So a tip is to start with the largest flowers if you think flowers is difficult to work with, just start with a large one. If you can find a place for the large flower, it's much easier to add more flowers with smaller ones. And I'm going to do just small glue dots to add my ribbon. I want it to flow on my page like this. And add some more flowers here, I think. I have to have some blue ones. I may do a blue one here. Yeah. Doing a blue one. And I have these small flat flowers, which is, these are really old. I think these are some of the first one that came out from Prima. And I can't really say their name, but they are. So I just fold them like this. And then I can use them as, well, fancy leaves, actually. So these are greenish with some reds on them. So, and I tuck it underneath here. Like that. And I should have another one, yeah, here. And I just fold it like this. Add some glue. And I'm going to tuck one underneath here as well. Like that. So I'm going to show you what we have so far. This is what we have down here. And we are working with more of the ribbons. So I want to do one here, I think. Or maybe on the top here. Yeah. And then we need a flower. So I'm choosing a large one. Yeah, here. Oh, that glue is driving me crazy. Like that. And tuck the ribbon underneath. And I'm going to just randomly fasten it with some dots of glue again. I like to kind of glue it where it just fell naturally the first time. And I'll also add a pink flower, I think, here. I'm sorry. And I have one more ribbon. Maybe I'll put it on, maybe I won't, because I'm kind of liking the feel of the page right now. So I may do more flowers instead. I have this really bright pink one that I need to put somewhere. I also have, I think I have a couple of more of those flat ones. I hope so. Maybe I don't. I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. Oh, here they are. I knew I had some more. So I will do the same, fold them together and use them as leaves. So I want to have one here. And I also have these small roses. These are really easy to get a hold of here in Norway, where I am. Most of the card makers use these flowers. I really like that they are so tiny roses. And these I attach just to the string, where the string flows. Keep on gluing. Oh, need to cut that off. And I have a blue one here. Maybe we'll add that one. And I definitely want to glue this one on here. Just need to get the glue working again. There. There it is. Ooh. I'm liking this now. And another one of these here. Easy peasy ones. I'm going to use the blue one here. Maybe here. And another white one here. Just because I like. Yeah, Rika. Just keep gluing. Yeah. Okay. And then I need to add some of the old curtain. I just rip a piece off and add it. Just tuck it underneath. Just a little bit of glue. And tuck it underneath. Like that. And maybe some on the top here as well. Underneath the big one here. Okay. You have to see what we have. So, this is what we have so far. We have loads of flowers. And we have those beautiful cards. I may want to do something more here. Maybe add a little bit of doily underneath here, I think. So I'm going to do that. Here's a tiny bit of doily. Tiny bit. Just lift it up and put it in here. So not sure if I would like to add more flowers now. I'm thinking we are soon good. I may want to do something. I'm definitely going to do some more splashes on top of the flowers with the white. And maybe something here behind that one. So I do have this one. I could use this one as well. But I think maybe it's just a bit too much. Maybe I have to say that I'm done with the embellishments. It's a skill to to know when to stop to add the stuff to your page, so it's not overcrowding it with things. Okay, the size of the photo I'm using is like it's a half of the regular ones, like the 10 centimeters by 13. And so I print all my photos out myself, and I always use half because I feel like I have more space to work on the page. So that's why I only use the photos that's smaller in size. So if I had the larger photo would be to here, I think. So I think it's just easier to work with the smaller ones, that they look better on the page. So I would recommend everyone who scrapbooks to get their own printer, so they can print the sizes they like, or using a easy photo editing program to scale down the photos they like and add, so you can get a smaller photo when you to scrapbook with. So still touring up the old curtain, because I thought I wanted something down here as well, and then I may just put it totally underneath everything. So yeah, adding that here. Okay, so the next thing I want to do, so I think I'm done with the embellishments. I think so. I think that everything is just too big. If I wanted to add something, I would add a smaller item just here. But I think I have enough flowers. Don't you agree? So, okay. So this is what we have now. And I'm going to do some more white splashes. I cover my photo. I don't want to splash on the photo. So I just find something I can cover it up with. Maybe the shipper piece I had here. Yeah, I think that will work. So I don't mind getting some on the edges, but on the top of the face, or I don't like that, so I just cover it up. So I'm gonna do some with the white again. The scissors. You can do it with a tube, but I think I'm just gonna do the fan brush. It's faster. Like this. So if you wanted to add like the last finishing touches, you can add micro beads or glass beads on top. I'm not going to do that today. Maybe another time on another layout. Micro beads and glass beads just gives it the perfect ending to the layouts or to any project. With just white splash everywhere. Oops. Where is my? Here it is. So hopefully we are done very soon. So, okay, I'm thinking this is it. Yes, Heather, I do love my splashes. It's an art. Just practice and you will be great at making splashes. Okay, so I'm just going to dry it really fast. Here. And I'm going to show you both layouts. And you can see actually how different they are. They're just using the same things, but they're still quite different. You can I could have added a bit distressing on the edges. I don't know if I want to do that. I have to think about it. But you could add distress on the edges if you like that, to get the a bit. Yeah. Okay. So this is what we made. The layout. Try to show you different. Yeah. So this is the one we made, and this is the, so you can see how different they are. But I've used the same things just to show you how you can do. Okay, we didn't do any, I see that we didn't do any blings. You have to have blings. Yes, I have blings, loads of blings. So these crystals, we need to have crystals. Okay, and those I just put randomly. There's no thinking about it, just where I think they will be good. No thinking, just gluing. Maybe that's gonna be my motto. Okay, more glue, and one here. Maybe follow the flow of the page. Just adding some of these. I always add some extra glue to the bling, just because I don't want to. I don't think the glue on them are very good, and I don't want them to fall off the page. So, one more, I think. At least one more. Like I said, I don't think where I glue them, I just glue them on where I think they will look good. Okay. All better, all better, all better. Okay. So, like I said, this was the one I showed you. And this is what we made today. So, do anyone have any questions? And I spot on my time. 2 minutes left. Hoo. So, thank you, everyone. So, I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see me, actually. Just give me a second. I should have checked if I don't have any white in my face, but okay. Here I am. So, thank you so much for coming. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask or send me a message and I'll try to answer. I couldn't read the chat as much, and I'm hoping that Rika helped you and Karen was here to help you and answer any questions. Yeah, so thank you so much for coming again, and I hope to see you next time I do a show. So bye bye.